It's April 25 today. We call that Anzac Day. Australian New Zealand Army Corps, where we celebrate and commemorate those that have served for us and those that have served and fallen in battle. And I read something interestingly. It's about what it is to be wealthy, and wealthy is the ability to pick and choose how you use your time. So on days like this, after recovering from a bout of protracted illness and coming out to an area of such natural beauty as this, I feel exceptionally grateful for those who choose to serve this magnificent country that we have here in Australia. Grateful for good health, grateful for country, and grateful that we maintain some beautiful areas such as this one so close to Melbourne.
Ants are sandbagging the front doorstep here. Fair chance there's some rains about.
When you've got to use moss on a tree stump to dress up the foreground interest, well, you know you've got mutton for lamb. Not sure if the audio is picking this one up, but that's not an aircraft going overhead. Mr. Captain Qantas on the way back to Tullamarine. That's passing beneath the ground. The water pipe off O'Shaughnessy's Reservoir clearly flows straight through here, and I don't say it because I can audibly hear it, but I say it because I can also feel it through the feet. The ground here is actually vibrating from the weight of water passing through that pipe beneath. It's quite incredible. Pretty rapt to finally be here at O'Shaughnessy Weir after plodding through those monotonous cuttings off Woods Point Road. Look at this big, beautiful Californian redwood. While I've enjoyed stretching the legs, it's been a long road to get here and not all that scenic. This aqueduct is one of the first established for Melbourne to provide it with its clear, pristine, beautiful tasting water that we come to enjoy today. O'Shaughnessy's Reservoir is connected via a pipe back down to Sylvan and then redistributed throughout Melbourne's eastern suburbs from there. But this aqueduct was 78 kilometres long, 35 kilometres of which was open to the environment around it. And today 32 kilometres exists where you can walk alongside the aqueduct. You'll find background Warburton huts where the O'Shaughnessy Aqueduct people that work used to live. And their sole role was to keep the aqueduct open and free from refuse out of the canopies above. On stormy nights, they'd be out alongside the aqueduct, peeling out branches and trees that had fallen into the aqueduct and blocked the water flow. You can imagine it would have been a fairly frightful experience with these big treetops creaking and groaning in the night and the odd flash of lightning, all the while trying to find your way alongside the aqueduct with a lantern emitting a small orb of light to help you find your way. We're extremely privileged to have the vision of Melbourne's forefather engineers putting together a scheme like this so that we can continue to enjoy the crystal clear water that we have today. Not something that's afforded to all cities as you move around the world.
Well, that's O'Shaughnessy's Weir coming up from Woods Point Road. Nice little spot, pretty scenic. Trip up via the cutting, can't recommend it. Come via Cement Creek Road or Warburton further beyond that. Pack your bike, you're gonna be that much more engaged to the environment around you, so definitely take that option. The Weir is the last stop-off collection point before getting further upstream to the O'Shanassy Reservoir, which is where a large portion of today's water requirements out of this part of Melbourne's catchment system comes from. I think from memory it supplies about 12% of Melbourne's water needs. Pretty cool and no mean feat. Now I'm off to see my beloved Pie sweep the floor with those Don boys. Go you little Anzacs. Till next time, get Terry and get outdoors.